Hey guys, Adam here from DirectionTrader.com. Let's do today's recap and kind of talk about what we see moving forward. It's just before 1 o'clock here Central Standard Time on Monday the 6th. Let's go ahead and dive in here. We'll start with crude. I'm actually going to look at a daily chart first, so let me blow this up and go to a daily here. Let's look at a daily first, and then we can start to dissect and maybe go down into maybe a 15-minute chart or something along them lines. Here on the daily, we've been talking quite a bit over the last month or so about this area and how that we have created lower highs and lower lows down to this point. Last week, we created kind of a retest up here, and then, bam, way down we go. Not only that, but that big down day was on high volume. So we were expecting a little bit more of a trickle down. You've seen since then, we had last Thursday a big sell-off and a big pop back up just to roll over on Friday and then take a little break today. So we are kind of in this little, I guess, containment ship area where we found buyers in here a couple different times, but yet it just keeps on wanting to push down. So it's trying to decide, do we want to push higher or do we want to continue to drop down to these lower areas of support? Now, right now I am kind of neutral on these crude positions because we just don't know, guys. I'm not going to be the one to fight for the downside. I'm not going to be one to fight for the upside. So I'm going to be really, really disciplined and patient. I'm going to wait for that momentum here. I will be using a 5 and 15-minute momentum going into tomorrow intraday chart to see if we start to get a little bit of move to the upside or if we start to get a move to the downside. As I said in the room this morning, the live trading room, I would really like to get down below these Thursday's lows because this is just not good to be looking in this area. There's lots of people that are looking to buy, lots of looking to sell, and there's a lot of iffy moves. Hence, if you go to an intraday chart, let me go and move over to our intraday chart here. Just look at what happened today. Just a very, very wild, erratic move here. We started off this morning, big sell-off, high volume tank to the downside, and then some reason just give up. And now look at us trading back up here. We opened up this morning saying we did not really like being inside of this area. This is kind of a dangerous zone. And sure enough, we decided to not continue to sell off as we thought down towards Thursday's lows. Anywhere in this area, this is that containment ship area I was telling you on a daily chart. Anywhere in here is just kind of dangerous. And you can see we just randomly reversed there, right in the, not at the bottom of it, not at the top of it, just right in the middle, just kind of randomly. So it's a dangerous area down here. So I would still like to get down below them Thursday lows or start to push up higher here. Get this is the 15-minute chart, get your 5 and 15-minute momentum where all these moving averages start to point up kind of like this. That way they're kind of all parallel there where you can kind of get some nice pullbacks and some nice runs to the upside. So that's what I'm looking for in crude. Let's go over to let's go to the Russell real fast here. This here is a 15-minute chart. Let's go to that daily chart on the Russell as well. Let's go ahead and pull up that daily. We talk a lot about these lows and how much we really liked this area last week. Back in February, we had big success. Back in April and May, we had really big success buying off these lows on an intraday chart, waiting on them 5, 15-minute charts to not only stop selling off, but get a little bit of a pop. And then we started going with them and taking them opportunities off all these lows. And sure enough, we got here last week. This is where we are, and we're doing the same thing. Today, we tried and tried and tried. Let's go over to that 15-minute chart again. We originally had this drop. We took our first opportunity right here to the short side. It danced around here, did not drop right when we want to, danced around here, and then eventually dropped off after we had already been out of the position. Same thing here, guys. We looked for another position right up in this area to short, danced around here, did not get the drop while we're in the trade, and then sure enough, once we're out of the position here, dropped here, just weren't able to hold on, guys. Just too much dancing around here. Too many, like your typical pullbacks are just not coming back and then rolling over. Your nice measured moves, it just not happening today. So I'm not trading this afternoon. I'm kind of just sitting back watching these markets. Just kind of enjoying them, just seeing exactly what we're doing here moving forward. It is a Monday. Now, if I go back to that daily, I am looking for possibly at least a little bit more. We're retesting this low, so if we roll over from here, I completely understand. We're at resistance. But if we pop up, we can pop up above today's highs and have plenty of room to run up towards that 200 and that 21 EMA tomorrow. So there is some room for this thing to move to the upside. If we start to get some momentum to the upside intraday tomorrow, I will look for some upside opportunity. But, a big but in there, if it starts to roll over, we are definitely at resistance, so we can go ahead and go with any type of short trades. Use them anchor charts on your intraday. I use a 5 and 15 minute anchor chart. Whatever anchor chart you use it, and use them moving averages. Look for that momentum. That way you can get into the direction of all that momentum. Wait for that momentum to start pushing down, and then jump on board and see how much you can get out of it. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoy these videos. If you have any questions, you're always free to email me, adam@directiontrader.com. If not, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in tomorrow's morning recap. Have a good afternoon.